I never really got selfies. I understand wanting to document events, but people take selfies for seemingly any reason. Here I am eating a cheeseburger, here I am in my car, here I am waking up in the morning. It just seems so narcissistic, and the VidCon Expo Hall was filled with opportunities to take selfies. Speaking of the Expo Hall, the word that first came to mind when I stepped in was spectacle. It was so big, and there were major companies fighting for our attention, NBC and Entertainment Weekly. These are huge traditional media outlets, and their presence at VidCon was a little unnerving. It made me wonder why so many people were so eager to take selfies. Was it just to capture that feeling of being in the spotlight? To pretend to taste fame and celebrity even for a moment? And if that was the case, maybe California really is the ideal location for VidCon with its row of palm trees leading up to what could be the new online Hollywood. But as I went to panels and talked to the people I met, it became increasingly apparent that these huge corporate sponsors are only a small part of VidCon. They may have finally learned how to profit from online video, but they're still a long way off from controlling it. The people I met in the creator path were passionate people, and none of them seemed to be getting into online video because they wanted to become YouTube famous. They just had ideas and they wanted to create something. When I first looked at the VidCon schedule, I wondered if the community pass wouldn't have been more accurately named the fan pass, but I later changed my mind. The corporate sponsors, the YouTube A-listers, none of them would be here if it wasn't for the community. YouTube may have finally become profitable, but that couldn't have happened without the communities that built up around online video. And the people at the center of these communities were just ordinary people who decided to sit down in front of a camera and talk about things, or record themselves playing video games, or make songs with their friends. When I was first exposed to vlogging, I didn't get it. It just seemed so narcissistic. But eventually the format grew on me, and one day I started participating, not because I wanted the attention, but because I thought I could contribute. And the people who take selfies, they're the same people who look at selfies. They're just emulating a media they appreciate. And that's what I really took out of VidCon. Yes, YouTube has changed over the past 8, 5, even 2 years. There are more voices than ever before fighting for views, not to mention a growing corporate interest. But there are also more people than ever before listening. People who want to hear about the same things they're passionate about. People who want you to succeed and contribute to the community. I mentioned before that I wasn't sure about going to VidCon because I was struggling to find my place in the community. While VidCon itself may have been divided into 3 tiers, there's no set path to follow if you want to be a member of these communities. One of VidCon's major lessons is simple. Contribute how you want and how you can. Whether that means commenting, creating communities outside of YouTube, or creating videos of your own. And if you do make videos, there will probably come a time when you need to invest in yourself to get better, to invest time in better preparation, or money in better equipment. But the first step, the most important step, is executing ideas. It's something I strongly believe, but apparently need to be reminded again and again for the lesson to sink in. And until those ideas stop, I need to believe that they're worth investing in. So I'm rebuilding, focusing on the problems that push me away from those ideas and trying to solve them instead of just working around them. I can't say for sure that it'll work, but I can say that it's better than what I've been doing, so here goes.